Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today called Flaming Hearts. So this is about you and your special person. So let's just go ahead and go into the specials that I have running this month because this reading is one of them. I always like to come up with a couple of specials for Valentine's Day. And because I book up so quick, I wanted to bring these to you guys ahead of time. So for the entire month of January, I will have 2 readings, this one being one of them, which is a 30-minute reading called Flaming Hearts for 15% off. The other one is a 15-minute reading, and it's for singles looking for their next connection and everything about that person, new person entering into your life. So if you guys are interested in these personalized versions of these readings, they will be down below by link. So check those out. Also, I like to put out my 2 specials on 2 love decks. So I've got my Arrows of Love Oracle and Arrows of Love Tarot. As you can see, it's very Valentine-y. I don't think that's a word, but I'm making it up. And these are great to use for any and all occasions when it comes to love and romance. So why are these on special for the month of January? Because I do drop shipping, and sometimes you're not going to get your decks for 2 to 4 weeks. So if you order now, then you'll, guaranteed to get them for February. So just to let you guys know. All right, so all the decks I'll be using will be listed down below. And today's Orgonite is the Twin Flame Lovers, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and follow the outline that I've created for this reading. So the very first thing we're going to focus on is the energetic vibration of this connection currently. So we're going to go into this deck called the Heart and Soul Love Oracle by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. Hey, look at that. It's a cat hair. Are you guys surprised? All right, let's see what we got. What is the energetic vibration of your connection with this person currently? Let's see. Ooh, we have lessons. So it says, sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted, because there's someone better taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. Wow. So what I'm getting, you guys, is that if you are experiencing a challenge or separation with this person, it's more than likely that you guys are in this period right now where there's a lot of lessons that are being learned, maybe even a lot of karmic cycles that are playing out. And all of this is actually leading the two of you back together. So if you are experiencing hardships, just realize that these are necessary lessons right now when it comes to this soul connection. So let's go ahead and get some details here. Let's go into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. What do we need to know about these lessons that are coming forth here? What lessons are coming through? Okay, so we do have the Chariot's energy. The Chariot is connected to Cancer, but the Chariot is about 2 people being on the same page. Are you on the same page? Well, the thing is, it takes both of those horses. It doesn't really showcase it in this particular card, but in your traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it does show a person that is in a chariot, and you've got a black horse and a white horse, and it takes the cooperation of both of these horses working together to get that chariot moving along. So I feel like right now it might be that you guys are working out the kinks within yourselves, so that way you can get on the same page and actually charge ahead towards one another, towards union, connection, etc. So something is taking place right now. I like that a lot. So we have Leo's energy coming through with the sun. The sun is all about illumination and growth. It's all about, being able to take a look at things in the light. So bringing things to light, shedding light on darkness, working through our shadows, etc. And I just feel like that's probably where you guys are at right now on your journey, as you're trying to kind of move towards the light. So if you've been in a dark state, and it's kind of interesting because we're looking at this card, there's a lot of clouds there. So this does lead me to believe that maybe the connection right now is a little cloudy. It's a little shaky. But as you guys both move forward and grow and focus on that growth and the light of this connection, of yourselves, of this journey, and you're ready to learn, you're ready to look at your own stuff, you're allowing this person to also look at their stuff, growth will occur. Positive things will happen as we move forward on this journey. So I just feel like it is leading towards something positive here, no matter what. Interesting. Devil's energy. So do you guys see this? All three major arcanas. The devil is Capricorn's energy. Well, guess what, you guys? We are in Capricorn season right now. So this is kind of cool because we've got Cancer in Leo. So that, to me, it's like the 7th and then the 8th month of next year. 6, 1 plus 5, 7, and then the 8th month. So to me, it could be that you guys experience this year, perhaps in those months, some sort of turnaround and the investment of this connection, like something actually, taking off, something actually moving forward in a positive way. It doesn't mean that it's going to be that time frame for everyone, but I'm getting that for some of you guys. Like some lesson is going to come full circle, some karmic pattern or cycle is going to complete. But the devil is all about attachment. The devil is also the lovers in darkness. So whatever these two lovers, which is you and your person, have going on in your lives that just isn't working, things that are keeping the two of you apart, behaviors or addictions that just, create nothing but negativity for not only yourselves, but also this connection. This is getting worked out right now. So it's time to embrace the shadow with loving light, so that way you can clear this. You need to feel things in order to heal things, so that way you can move ahead. Just trying to forget about something or bypass a situation or pretending that you're okay when you're not, none of that is going to work, because it is going to rear its ugly head later on if you don't deal with it right now. So whatever work that you individually need to do, I'm just seeing here that that's what you really need to focus on. It's nice to focus, of course, on a person that you feel good about, but the thing is, it's not really going to do you any good if you still have work to do within yourself, and so do they. So allow this time and space to happen, so that way you guys can both rid yourselves of the devil's energy, remove any kind of shackles that are holding you guys back, so you can grow in a positive way in the future. So that's just the current vibration of this connection. A little shaky, need to do some work, but it kind of seems like you probably know that that's what you came here to do. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is your person's true feelings towards you in their head and their heart space. So we're going to go into this connections for the Modern World Oracle and pair it up with the connections of the Modern World Tarot. What is your person's headspace right now towards you and this connection currently? Headspace. We have quite the pair. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what this energy is all about with being quite the pair. Interesting. I mean, you guys have definitely paired up for a certain type of lesson here. That's for sure. And that's really what this card went into. Okay. Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you. Sometimes it's creating some kind of a broken road, teaching you a lesson. So the fact that we have the Two of Swords, this does tell me here that both of you guys are kind of in the same mental space with each other, where you're quite the pair. Like you're looking at the potential of the connection, but there's still something that doesn't seem to be working. There seems to be a little bit of a mismatch still. So your person seems to be confused. It does say here they're unsure. They've got some difficult choices, or they might be denying something, as in they can't see something, or they can't communicate their thoughts to you at this present time. So the way that they see you and look at you and think about this connection is that you guys really are a good match, but there's just something for them right now that they're still trying to figure out. And until they do, it might be that they either remain silent or they don't really make a move at this time with this connection. So again, it leads us back to the beginning, which is there is some sort of shaky ground right now. Things need to be cleared and healed so that way you guys can move forward. So I just feel like this is a timing thing. Okay. It's not that your person doesn't see you as someone that is good for them or sees you as somebody that they're not interested in. I definitely feel the interest here. I definitely feel like your person does see you as someone that they have a lot of feelings for sure, that you guys complement each other well, but there's still some kind of a mismatch of energy, and it could just be within themselves. And that's one of the reasons why maybe they're just not ready to, deal with something, still fighting something within. So let's take a look at that heart space, emotional space. Okay, so we do have time out. So it could be, and this is only your story if it's your story, this person could have said, hey, you know what? I need a break. I need to pull away. I need some time out. I'm not really sure that this is something that I can do right now. Okay, maybe this is you. Maybe you put a stop to this connection. The Chariot did come up for a reason, but I do feel like the Chariot right now is not moving forward in this connection, like especially in a 3D way, in the 3D world. It's not moving forward. There's something that has kind of halted. You guys are at a crossroads right now, and it seems like, we haven't made a decision which way we're going to go yet. So this person is kind of holding back, saying, I need a break. I'm not really sure what I can give you right now, etc. Eight of Swords. So there is something going on with your person inside their own headspace. They might be stuck in a cycle. This is powerless, self-imprisonment, and victim mentality. So to me, this is someone who's got some shadow. They've got some traumas. They've got some healing that they need to do. And so until they break this cycle, they're not really going to be able to show you anything different right now. So if you're pushing to have something with this person, kind of getting that it might be best for you to pull back and just allow these lessons to present themselves to you and your person at this particular time. I feel like later on is where you two are going to experience more joy and happiness and more of like a positive cycle. It seems to be a little bit in the future, okay? And what I think is interesting is we have the number 8, and I was getting that 8 energy of Leo August. That could be when this connection, like this cycle that it seems to be stuck in, kind of breaks for some of you guys, okay? So it's not impossible that you and your person couldn't get on the same page again, but I just feel like there's something that needs to play out right now. But your person definitely has you on their mind and in their heart space. The reason that I know that is because the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords are similar to me, to where we're keeping things within. Some kind of energy is going round and round. There's no escape. So this person does have you on their mind, and they have you in their heart space for sure, but they need time to work something out within themselves. They're stuck in some sort of a cycle. Now, it could be a karmic cycle. It could be another relationship that they're currently in right now that they haven't broken out of. That could also be the issue if that is your story. But yeah, this just needs some time is what I'm seeing here. So now we're going to take a look and we're going to see what is your person's current fantasy about you, okay? So even though things are stuck, like when they think about you and kind of dream about you and just fantasize about what could be, what does this energy look like? So we're going to go into these 2 decks, the Arrows of Love Oracle and the Arrows of Love Tarot that I created. Again, on special right now, 10% off for the month of January. All right, what does your person's fantasy about you look like? Okay, so we have blessings in disguise. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so their fantasy is that they can actually be stronger in their fantasy than they are in reality. The 7 of Wands, which is the 7 of Flames, is somebody who's really fighting for something, right? What I'm also getting to is that your person fantasizes if for you to be stronger. And it's not to say that you need to be angry with this person or that you need to, like be a bitch or something like that. But it's like they fantasize that you tell them no. They fantasize that basically they can't have you. I don't know why that this little fantasy does it for your person, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. If you don't work hard for something and you don't earn something, you might not appreciate it. And I feel like this person really needs to appreciate you more. So they fantasize that you're harder to get there. They fantasize that also that they're stronger and that they can do the right things. So there's like this little energy that goes round and round in their mind. And this Eight of Swords to me just kind of solidifies that. So they fantasize that they're stronger, but they also fantasize that you're stronger as well. And that for some reason really turns them on. Let's see what else. Okay, so they also fantasize about messaging. So either what they would say to you, etc. If they were stronger, they would say certain words to you. But they hide it, okay? Your person's definitely hiding communication. They're hiding their thoughts. There's something that they feel deep down inside that they're not sharing with you. And so in their fantasy, it's like they're actually telling you everything that is in their heart space, everything that's in their heart, everything that's inside, everything that's in their mind. So again, that fantasy entails them being strong enough to basically bring you this energy, but it's almost like there's this relief that they haven't. So they feel safer being hidden. So there's a little bit of a battle between the heart and the head here in their fantasy. There's this energy where you don't communicate to them, or you don't let them back in, or that you remain more of a mystery. That seems to turn this person on. So maybe don't wear your heart completely on your sleeve. Maybe if you're communicating or reaching out, maybe try not doing that for a while. And it's not about playing games with this person. It just means that maybe they just need they need to earn you again. They need to fight for you. They need to show up for you. They need to make effort for you rather than the other way around. And I just feel like this is something that in a way motivates this person to want to come after you, and that turns them on. So I can't change it. That's just what I'm seeing, you guys. That's what we have going on. Whether you like it or not, that's what your person's fantasy is. So anyways, that's what we have. So let's take a look and see, what is your person's song? So what songs right now are reminding them of you? We're going to go into my Divine Masculine Haunted Oracle for this one. What songs is your person? What songs remind them of you right now? And what I'll do, you guys, is I will take these songs that come up and I'll put them down below. We're just going to grab 3. I'll put them down below so you guys can basically go to the links and listen to the songs and look at the lyrics. Okay, so we have dark visions. In the dark, we're together again, okay? So this is interesting because we know that this person has a lot of hidden energy. So in the dark, in their darkness, in their darkest hour, in their dark times, in their fantasy world, in their head, in their dreams, you're with them. So in the dark, in their darkest hour, you guys are together again. So this, of course, leads me to believe that maybe you and this person are probably in some sort of separation or no communication. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's for some. Get you the moon. You showed me love when I wasn't feeling it. Interesting. So remember the push-pull dynamic in your person's fantasy? So this is something that reminds them of you, this song, Get You the Moon. You showed me love when I wasn't feeling it. So this person knows that when you show them love, they have a hard time feeling it back. So I do feel like a part of their healing has something to do with, maybe some trauma around them not getting their needs met and needing to act a certain way in order to get love from someone. So there's like this misfire of something, like I'm trying to explain it. there's like a misinterpretation of what love truly is. So their love and the way that they feel love, or the way that they receive love or show love, the wires are like crossed, and it has something to do with some sort of wound or trauma, perhaps from their upbringing. So it's like some healthy way of showing love or receiving love has been severely damaged. And so this person, the way that they are and the way that they operate, it's really difficult for them to feel love, stay in love, be in love, show love, accept love. There's some kind of misfiring of something there. I don't know why I keep saying that, but that's just what it is. So there is something that definitely needs to be healed. And now we have Bear. Are you the one for me? Interesting. So this person does question, right? Like, remember, they got quite the pair. That's how they see you. They do see you as somebody that's quite the pair with them, right? They see you as an asset. They see you as someone that's good for them. But they also question, are you the one for them, right? Are you the one for me? So they're still trying to figure that out. And I feel like also too, like, they're not sure if you can love them in this condition, if you can accept them in this condition. And I'm seeing that a lot of the stuff that they've probably given back to you has just been very up and down and all around, and it's really hard to deal with. And it doesn't mean that this person expects you to deal with these things. It just means, like, I don't know if I can change. I don't know if I can get there. Can you still love me no matter what? So there is this feeling that your person isn't sure if you are the person that can actually really accept them with all of their flaws and all of their stuff. So I will put those songs down below, you guys, but we have Dark Visions, Get You the Moon, and Bear. These are the songs right now that are causing your person to think about you in this connection. So take a look at the lyrics, listen to them. Maybe when you listen to these songs also, something will come up for you, which will be additional messages about your person. Okay. So now we're going to go into the energy here of messages from their higher self to you. This deck right here is from Aqua Moonlight. It's called the Untold Messages of the Heart, Volume 2. All right, your person's higher self messages to you. Time. It was a right person, wrong time situation. In a perfect world, I would be with you right now. Wow. So remember, early on, it does have something to do with time, you guys. It's like you are right for them, because remember, you're quite the pair. Of course, they're questioning, are you the one for me? But it's like, in a perfect world, they would be with you right now, but it's not a perfect world. Their world isn't perfect. They're not perfect. Very imperfect, actually, and they're just trying to figure it all out. So this is not an excuse. No one's saying to put your life on hold and wait for this person or anything like that, but this is just where your person is at this time. It's the wrong time for them. We have number. Where can I find you? I tried to reach you, but I can't get through. Interesting. So this is going to apply for those of you that have been in separation and no contact from this person. So they may have lost your number. They could have lost it because they changed, phones or something like that. And those things do happen sometimes. Maybe you just completely fell off the social media grid. And so you are a bit of a mystery. Now, remember, this is a part of your person's fantasy. So some of you guys are actually fulfilling this person's fantasy by remaining a mystery. They don't know where the hell you are. They don't know how to find you. They don't know how, even if they did have the courage to face you and reach out to you, how would they? Maybe you've blocked them. Maybe you have just completely disappeared. So this is something that your person thinks about, how they would even reach you. And we have strategy. Ooh, I'm trying to figure out the best way to approach you. That's why I'm taking so long. Ooh. So strategy, time, and number. So I do feel like your person's higher self is telling you that eventually, even though right now we know they're not doing it, we know they're not messaging you, we know that they're not reaching out to you, they're holding it back, they're holding it within, they're quiet, They're withdrawn right now. But what I'm getting here is their higher self, which is High Priestess, right? It's your intuition, your higher self. Through time, this person is going to come up with a strategy to figure out how to reach you and potentially reach out to you. That could be happening sometime this year. I did get the Cancerian energy, month of August, or July or August for some of you guys. So Cancer or Leo season, this could be happening. So that's what your person wants you to know at this time from their higher self. All right, so the last bit of this message is going to be advice from the romance angels, and then we're going to get a snapshot of the future. What is some advice that the romance angels want to give you right now? So, of course, we're going to go into the romance angels deck. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it is true that you love this person and that this person loves you. This is the romance of a lifetime, meaning like you've never experienced something like this before. There's something special about this person, okay? There's definitely a lesson, a soul contract, etc. There's something here for sure of depth. All right, this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. But this is the thing. Four of Swords. What does that mean exactly? It means pulling back. It means taking a break. It means meditation, taking time to rest, go within. So I'm going to read this to you. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, get more sleep. So what Spirit is trying to say to you guys is that really try not to overthink this. Really try not to spend your time constantly figuring out where this person's at, what they're thinking, what they're going through, etc. Just let go and have faith that this is all going to unfold in divine timing and exactly the way that it's meant to fold out. Or unfold. So take the time for you, allow this person to also have the time and space that they need to heal and to figure things out. And if this love is true, which we can clearly see that it really is, then this is one that you will experience again in this lifetime when the both of you are in better shape, basically, to where you guys will have an opportunity to have more of a successful union. There's no reason to try to push a connection right now because I feel like with what we've seen so far, it probably wouldn't be that great. It would just be more challenge and hardship. So maybe welcome this. And I think it is kind of cool that we did get this card, Blessing in Disguise. Sometimes things are a blessing in disguise when they happen. And this leads us also back to this, which was talking about, when we get derailed, it's saving us from things that we thought that we wanted. Sometimes there just needs to be more lessons learned. But what it ultimately does is it brings you back to, to the love, and the true love is what this connection is. So let's see what we need to know about the future. So, of course, the future, your guys can always be shifted and changed with actions, free will. But let's see what the future snapshot looks like right now at this current time and space. Yeah, I do feel like someone is going to reach out, and I feel like it is your person. So there is going to be an actual someone is reaching out and connecting with you, messaging you, etc. That's the Three of Pentacles, by the way. So that Three of Pentacles energy is definitely two people connecting in the 3D world, collaborating, communicating, working together. So this right here is the Justice card. That's Libra's energy. But what I'm getting here with that word detach from this outcome. Just have faith and know that this person is going to reach out to you when the time is right. So detach in the meantime, and you can detach in a loving way. Like, you don't have to hate this person or be mad at this person, but just kind of detach from any outcome or expectations and just have more faith that things are taking a certain amount of time for a reason. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about daydreaming and also decisions. Seven of Cups is also, remember, about let's not get lost in a dream or a fantasy, okay? Let's kind of detach from that energy, because sometimes being attached to that energy can drive us crazy. It could make us, feel confused. It can cause us to not make decisions that we need to make. It can cause us to get lost in a dream. So I feel like the Libra's energy here, which means it's time for us to bring balance back to our lives. If we've lost ourselves because of this connection or this person, it is time to kind of rebalance things. It's time for us to focus on some other things right now, because eventually this connection is going to conclude. But right now, the stage that is in is that there's certain lessons and karmic patterns that are playing out. So let's give it some time to do its thing, okay? But it's also about you tending to your dreams, as in dreams for yourself, things that you want to do, goals that you have to accomplish, creative endeavors that you want to embark on this year. So you might have some decisions that you need to make, and it's time to make those decisions. It's time to stop procrastinating, and it's time for you to start, instead of thinking about things, actually doing things, actually taking action steps in the physical world to make certain things happen, getting out there, living again, etc. So all of these things will be really, really good for you. And I'm just seeing that there's really not much to worry about here, because it looks like everything is going to roll out exactly the way that it's supposed to with this person. So anyways, you guys, that is your reading. I hope that it resonated with you. But if you guys would like your own personalized version of this reading, like I said, it will be available by link in the description box down below. So thank you so much. And if you guys liked this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. You can even take it a step further and drop me a donation. All of those things really, really help to keep me motivated here, with this channel, bringing forth all this free content, etc. Helps me to grow all of it. So anyways, you guys, thanks again so much. You all take care. Bye-bye.